Welcome to Drovers TV. I'm John Hamilton.
And I'm Terry Apostle. Drovers TV is the latest offering from Drovers, America's beef business source.
It seems like summer is finally here, but the warm weather also brings a few annoyances, like weeds.
In the expert tip a little later, we'll find out about a way to combat weeds in Bermuda grass pastures. And here's what else is on the show.
We get some advice on low-stress animal handling.
An update on the Cattle Feeders Hall of Fame.
And we discuss genetics and consumer trends with Bill Davis.
Dr. Tom Noffsinger is a veterinarian and low-stress animal handling expert. He recently shared his expertise with producers attending Colorado State University's Beef University. He explains how handlers can improve their results by understanding how animals think and respond to pressure.
When I first started working on this, I would, if you were a herd of cattle and I needed to bring you from here to here, where did I go? I would have circled around behind you and started yelling at you. So two things there I want you to think about. First of all, when we started doing this, we thought we had problems in southwestern Kansas because the cattle didn't understand Spanish. And then we went to North Dakota and they didn't understand Norwegian. They're not a verbally based species. So the first thing we do in all cattle handling systems is we remove human voice. There's no reason to use voice. So, if you don't have voice to communicate with them, what are your other choices? Position, distance, angle, and speed. And the more you understand about their eyes, the better you are at using position, distance, angle, and speed.
Dr. Noffsinger also offers advice on how to apply the same principles to unloading cattle from a trailer.
And we tend to go from the gate up toward the pickup and beat on the side of the trailer, okay? And as we walk up there, which way do the cattle look? They look toward the truck. So then you've got to back them all off. Always open the gate. If the trailer's here, I'm going to open the gate, and then our truck come right out here and let the cattle watch you. Now, even these semis, they can see you. They know where you are. So I'll ask all your truckers, when they pull the end gate up, don't go toward the cab. Come right down here. Just stand there a minute, and you'll see that first animal keeps watching you, and just go from one foot to the other. And you just get him to come off there. So all the same rules.
That would slow them down too.
Yeah, you can control them. You can stop them, start them. Yeah. Always, never go to the truck. If truckers don't understand that, just have them stay in the cab and you unload it.
Now in its second year, the Cattle Feeders Hall of Fame will soon announce its latest inductees. Jim Miles, with founding sponsors Intervet Sharing Plow Animal Health, tells us a little about the Hall of Fame and its purpose.
Well, the cattle feeding industry really had no vehicle to recognize cattle feeders that had contributed to the industry. And so about a year ago, several of us got together and said, hey, wouldn't it be neat to create an organization that basically recognized the people who have contributed to the cattle feeding industry.
You can go to www.cattlefeeders.org for information on inductees, the history of cattle feeding in the United States, and how you can participate.
The website's kind of exciting. What we're doing with the website is giving a place where people can actually go and learn a little bit about cattle feeding and learn about the individuals that have contributed to the cattle feeding industry. It's going to be kind of a virtual museum at a point in time where we'll actually have photos, stories, all the inductees listed and their accomplishments, and a lot of good information about what cattle feeding brings to the beef industry.
Last year, the Hall of Fame honored its initial inductees, Paul Engler of Cactus Feeders and the late W.D. Farr of Colorado. The Hall will formally announce its newest inductees in early July. Watch for their profiles in the July issue of Drovers.
Bill Davis and his family operate Rolling Rock Angus near Sydney, Montana. Bill's father started the business, which raises commercial and registered Angus cattle, in 1956. Bill now tells us a little about the type of cattle he and his customers prefer.
Country's a little different where we're at. It's kind of we've got kind of some big country. It takes quite a few acres to run a cow, but it's we try to run them on a situation where they have to do the work. So we've stressed that for a long time in our operation, and we've continued to do it that way, and we think if those cattle can work in a tough environment where we're at, well, they'll go out and work for other people in pretty near the environment you go to.
Right.
The family holds their annual bull sale on the second Tuesday in April, offering about 300 registered bulls and selling females mostly through private treaty. Bill says the Angus breed has seen a lot of success in recent years due to production qualities and consumer preferences.
We have been very fortunate in the Angus breed, and of course I'm a little bit partial, but I will tell you that that we registered more cattle in the Angus Association than it took like the next 10 breeds combined to register the same amount that we registered this year. It is the largest breed organization in the world, largest beef breed organization. One of the reasons I think that we've enjoyed so much success in the Angus breed is number one, that mama cow's there, that no matter what we've done to try to tweak her, she's still there. She's the basis where we're at, and she works in a lot of different environments. And she'll calve by herself, take care of the calf, and do it in a lot of different places. And then when it's all done, you still have a product that is very much in demand by the consumer today.
The Certified Angus Beef program has contributed to the breed's popularity, and Bill says the brand continues to grow.
A year ago, we set a new record for sales on Certified Angus Beef. Over 600 million pounds. We've got 634 million pounds again this year, which is a record on top of a record. And you would not really understand how that would. You would think you might have some with this economic pressure that we've had. You'd think that it might have a turn down. But what it's saying, I think, John, is that people are willing to pay for quality. They want it to be. They want it to be the same every time they eat it, and I tell you what, we've done that and had that opportunity to stress that on Certified Angus Beef.
Finally, Bill has this to say about drovers.
Thank you guys for what you guys do, and you have a very fine publication. You guys are very involved in the beef industry, and I can say for a fact that there's a whole lot of us producers that really appreciate that.
In this week's expert tip, we hear about the importance of weed control in pastures from Craig Alford from DuPont Crop Protection. He says using the right products at the right times can bring significant economic benefits.
Some of what we've seen has been up to a 100% yield increase, basically double your grass production just by making a treatment for weed control. Generally, for compared to other inputs, it's some of the highest return on an investment you can get by making that weed control and allowing that grass to flourish and really take advantage of any fertilizer that's placed on there, or even moisture that we do manage to get from time to time. Really take advantage of that.
Craig says the folks at DuPont are especially excited about a newly available product that controls weeds, specifically in Bermuda grass pastures.
The product that we're talking about is Pastora herbicide. The real purpose of Pastora is to allow producers to be able to control problem grass weeds in their Bermuda grass pastures, whether that's for hay production or for grazing. It really provides a unique opportunity that really hasn't been out there in the market to date, and we're very excited about this product and what it can deliver for our producers. It's very specific, very safe to Bermuda grass. It will allow you to control real problem weeds like sandbur or grassbur, Johnson grass, foxtail, and even in some of the more perennial weeds, perennial grasses, it has some very good activity there as well. And through some of the work that we've done over the last couple of years, producers are very excited about the opportunity they now have to have a solution for these grasses that they've never had in the past.
Drovers has teamed up with DuPont Crop Protection to create the Pasture and Rangeland Resource Center.
It offers a wealth of information on all aspects of pasture management. You can find it at www.drovers.com/pasture.
And don't forget, you can find any of Drovers webcasts you may have missed in our archives.
We'll see you in 2 weeks for more of the industry information you need. Take care.